Tricia and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to show you what I have been crocheting, and it's all Halloween themed because I'm so excited about Halloween. I like Halloween, I like Christmas, but I think as far as, I don't know, I guess they go hand in hand. I like both, but I really love Halloween. So anyway, I have crocheted some things and I'm pretty proud of myself. First, I'm going to show you a couple small things I've crocheted. I think I found 3 of the patterns were purchased on Etsy. One of the things I think was a free pattern, and I'll explain the rest later. First, let me show you the little free pattern. My next video, I'm working on it, is going to be a video of free Halloween crochet patterns. And I think I'm getting a certain style of what I like. So I'm hoping these free patterns will kind of fall into that style. I'll discuss more of that later. I am still searching for free patterns. But this is one of the free patterns that I found. I felt I needed to crochet something from the free patterns. And I may crochet. I'm working on something else. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. But anyway, it's a can cozy. It's Frankenstein. This is a free pattern. I'll link it down below. And I used number 4 worsted weight. I can't remember the hook number. I got to do. I did what the pattern calls for. I used the hook number the pattern calls for. But this green color is actually glow in the dark. That's glow in the dark yarn I ordered. So I'm pretty excited about this. So this is a little can cozy. And I think from this pattern, I might be able to create my own designs in can cozies. Now that I know how many stitches and everything. Somebody else has already worked that out. I won't be selling that because somebody else has already worked that out. But yeah, there we go. I think that looks so cute. So next is a pave pattern. This was on Etsy. And a friend of mine, Aiden, on Facebook, she tagged me on a photo, or I think it was on Facebook, of a cauldron, crocheted cauldron. So I got a pattern on Etsy. I'm going to make more of these. I hope to maybe be able to sell them. But these are the it was really easy to make. This is simple. This is the cauldron definitely, well, bobble stitches. The only thing that kind of throw you is the bobble stitches. So maybe not an absolute beginner pattern, but if you've been crocheting for a little while, you might pick that up pretty quick. But here's the cauldron, and inside the cauldron is coasters. Coasters, and I've done these. This is not the glow in the dark yarn. This is Big Twist Value in Slime. That's what this is. I tend to use Joann's Big Twist value yarns. I like that. But yeah, here we go. And they fit down in the cauldron. And this one I'll probably keep myself, but I think I'm going to make some more of those. Now, I have been talking about wanting to make my own patterns. And I just started crocheting January 1st. So I'm just going into my 9th month of crochet. I'm pretty proud of myself. The first thing I made without a pattern of any kind, just using my brain, I made a shrunken head. Look at this. I just made a little string so he could hang. I just figured. I think of the shrunken head like from Harry Potter on the night bus, or Beetlejuice. This is nothing. I didn't write this down. I just freehanded it. I didn't make an actual pattern out of it. I just kind of whipped it together, and I'm kind of proud of myself on this one. So I'm gonna give this to my son. He can hang it in his game room with all his other things if he wants to. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of my shrunken head. So that was the first thing I made by myself. The second thing, I'm pretty proud of this. I made a voodoo doll. I've got some corsage pins that we can stick in him, but I made the basic, just a basic doll, and just I made the heart like I was cross stitching, and then, you know, I just used yarn to make the designs. So this is my first voodoo doll I ever made, and it's my first doll without a pattern. Pretty proud of myself. And so I tried to push myself a little more. So here is my second one. I decided to do something kind of hard and do the color changes. And it's not color changing this way, it's color changing this way. So half of the row is in orange. And if you're a crocheter, you understand that. But yeah, I made this little guy. I color changed the feet. The heart, again, is like a cross stitch. So yeah, this is the second one. I may make more, I may not. We'll just see how it goes. This is both Joann's Big Twist value in slime, and I forgot what the orange is. It's the same weight, but when I felt this, it felt smaller. And look how they worked out. Or it could have been me. I just kind of freehanded it, so that could be it too. I like this version better than this version. I guess maybe the more I do it, the better it'll get. But that's my first, second, and third things I made without a pattern. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm going to continue. I'm nowhere near ready to make a pattern to sell or anything like that, or even to share. So next, these are my two elaborate pieces. These I made for me. I purchased these patterns because I wanted to create these things for me. The first one is my, let me get his hat on. It is a pumpkin head scarecrow. He's, well, get him all the way back here. Pumpkin head scarecrow. His hat comes off, and he's got his stem up here. I do like his hat. He's got some straw hanging down. That's his straw. I didn't go too crazy with it. I just did that. His clothes, his jacket comes off, his scarf comes off, his pants come off. The top is crocheted. All one piece there. If I remember correctly, his arms are done separate, but then crocheted in. The head, of course, was done separate. It was hard to, it was closed on the bottom. It was hard to get on, and it's a little floppy. I do have a broken chopstick in there to kind of help stabilize it. The pattern called for wire armature, so it would stand up like a scarecrow, but I think it stands up like a scarecrow without the armature in it. I was making it just for me, for decoration, for this time of year, so I didn't go all elaborate with it, but I did. I went all elaborate with the clothing and everything. I could have cut corners in places, but I chose not to, except for the wire. That's the only place I didn't. Like I said, I purchased that pattern on Etsy. I will link it down below. And then this pattern I purchased on Etsy. And this is this little zombie guy. He's not as big as the scarecrow. Again, this head, it starts with a magic ring, and you work up to the brains. So this was completely closed, and it had to be sewn onto the neck. And so I had no way to stabilize it with anything, but I just sewed the heck out of it. And so, and because it is just for me, that was okay. So, and then his pants can come off, but that's it. Everything else is crocheted on. There we go. I think he turned out pretty good. His brains turned out pretty good. I wish I had a bright pink that could have been his brains, but with the muted green, I didn't want to use a bright fluorescent like fuchsia pink, and then I didn't want to use red. So my pink was more of a soft baby pink. I wish I had a little bit of a darker pink like my little bunny. That would have been a good color pink for brains. I don't have any more of this yarn. So, but that's okay. He's for me. And again, pattern was purchased on Etsy. So I'm very pleased with what I've got. I really do love these two guys. They will be in my home decor every Halloween season. And so guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to get this channel started. This is only my 3rd video, so a thumbs up would really help get me out there and have my videos be shown. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And if you're new here, I would really love it if you would subscribe. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.